everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Randa, and today we are doing an extremely exciting and nerve-wracking video for me. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, I can't even speak. Today I'm releasing my cross-stitch pattern. My very first ever cross-stitch pattern that I designed. I've been working on it for weeks. It is here. I guess it's time to show you, huh? I've been talking to you guys about it, alluding to it for weeks. I guess it's time to show you. Here it is. This is called Crafting is My Coping Mechanism. And of course it is called that because it says it right there. This is the pattern. I designed it myself. It's my first ever design, so please be nice. I think it's great. I'm so excited to stitch it and have it in my house. I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna hang it in my office. I hope that you guys love it. I really do. I'm really nervous. But I have it printed right here in front of me. Oh, and FedEx is here. They're dropping off something for me, I guess. Yep, for me. Great, fantastic. I'm in my office filming this for the first time because the lighting is actually okay, so I think the pink background is fun. But anyway, that's why I can see the FedEx guy outside. Yeah, it's like so it's not a huge pattern. It is, the finished size is 6.3 inches by 5 inches, so a little over 6 inches by 5 inches when stitched on 25 count, which is the model stitched fabric. It is 158 stitches by 126 stitches. It's not huge, but it's also not a small, it's not tiny. It is model stitched on 25 count antique white Lugana, 9 by 13 by Zweigart. So it'll fit right on there. And there are 17 colors all stitched in DMC. With this pattern, there are quite a few pages in this because I wanted to give a couple of options. Let me just see if I can show you glimpses. Yes, so there's a colored version where there's, you can see the symbols on the color, and that goes through the whole pattern. And then there's a version of just black and white, and then the only color you see is the back stitch. And that is so that you can pick, because it's harder to highlight on the color. It's easier to see your highlights on black and white. So just whichever you prefer. I put in both. You obviously, when you get this file, you don't need to print both if you don't want both, but they're there in case you want them. And then on the very back page, I have the key. So this is what the key looks like. It talks about all the different sizes on all different kinds of fabric. The same thing that it says on the front, and then there's all 17 colors. These are the backstitch colors. The only colors of backstitch that aren't included in the chart itself is this Delft Med is what it's called. I don't know why it's called that. It's a blue color. It's DMC 799. So yeah, that's my pattern. I don't know what else to say. I'm so nervous. Oh my god. So this is just the mock-up for now. And I will be stitching it and then redoing these photos. This is going to be available on my Etsy shop as a PDF download, just to start with. I'm highly considering doing print versions as well, so having a PDF download option and then maybe charging like a couple dollars more to have the physical copy, because then we'll have to spend money to print it and ship it and whatever. But if you want that as an option, let me know, because I will happily make that happen. But for now, this will just be available as a PDF document that you can download straight off of Etsy. So you'll purchase it and you'll immediately be able to download it and print it out yourself, or do it on, I bet you could put this in Pattern Keeper, like, whatever you do, however you stitch, we can make it happen. So that's that. And then I wanted to unbox with you the materials so that you can see all the colors and the fabric, and then we're gonna kit it up together. I think it's gonna be fun because I'm gonna start working on this today. Let me just, where are my scissors? I will be releasing this today. Right as I post the video, I will release the pattern. And so you'll just see on the listing will just be the PDF mock-up. But then after that, once I'm done stitching it, I'll update the photos and you'll get to see it actually stitched up. And if you watch my vlogs every week, you will get to see as I stitch this. So that's my whatever, but here it is. Oh, dude, these colors are so fun. I mean, obviously I know they are because I designed with it, but I wonder why my fabric is all... This is the fabric that it's called for on. It's a very basic antique white fabric. I didn't want anything... I tried with other like snazzier fabrics and it just really like made it look jumbled craziness. So I did it on a very basic, not fully white, but antique white. So it's a little bit, it does look, in camera, it looks like white, like a piece of paper, but it doesn't look like that in person. It's not completely white. So I wonder why they folded it like that. Like I said, this is from Zweigart, and it is a Lugana. So it's a 25 count Lugana. So it's a linen. You could stitch this on Aida also, but there are half stitches in the pattern. And so I would suggest a linen. That's why it's model stitched on a linen, is because it's easier to do half stitches on linen instead of Aida. But you can do whatever you want. And that's the fun thing about cross stitch is you can pick out, if you want a more fun fabric than this, you can pick out whatever fabric you want and you can stitch it on it. But then we have the colors. I hope you can see that because, oh my God, there's some gray colors and then the rest of them are like pastels. There's some white. How much blanc did I order? Oh, I ordered way too much white. For some reason, I ordered 2 skeins of white. You don't need more than 1 skein of any of these. I don't know why I ordered 2 of them. I guess I just have an extra skein of white now. But you should only need, yeah, it looks like the rest of them are normal. You should only need 1 of each skein. You do not need all of them. But I'm gonna lay them out just in case there's glare from the fabric or from the plastic back. I'm gonna lay them out so you can see. Oh yeah, baby, look at those colors. So we've got some beautiful purples and pinks and greens and yellows. There is 310 is in here. There's a couple different shades of green, a couple different shades of purple and pink, yellows, blues. There's just a lot of really bright and beautiful. I do not need 2 of those. There's just a lot of really beautiful colors. I'm trying to like kind of color code them as I go. The only like not like bright and fun colors are these 2 tin colors. There's medium tin and light tin, which is DMC number 3 and DMC number 4. And then black, which is 310, and then this brown color, 436. But otherwise, there's a ton of really fun colors, 745 and 151 and 604 is this pink, and this one I think is my favorite. This is 153. It's like a lavender color. Oh yeah. So this, let me move some stuff out of the way so you can see. This is gonna turn into this when you're done. Isn't that fun? So, oh my God, I'm so excited about it. I think that is all that I wanted to make sure to tell you guys. It is a 14-page pattern. I was like, that sounds like a lot, but the pattern is split up into 6 pages. I don't know why. That's just how the software did it, and I couldn't fix it. But you do get a pretty zoomed in version because of that, so I think that will help for, excuse the train, but I think that will help for people who maybe have a harder time seeing like the really zoomed out patterns. That might help. So what I am stitching this with, let me move the pattern out the way. well, you already know I'm stitching it with this, but to kit it up myself, I am using, so I'm just using my hoop. This is a, oh geez, 5-inch hoop? I can't fucking remember. It's a hoop. It's from Hobby Lobby. It works really well. It's a plastic hoop. I would use my Q-snap, but it's on Hawk Run Hollow right now, and I do not feel like taking it off. So we're gonna stitch in my hoop, and then I'm gonna put it in this Floss Buddy. This is by Bags Plus on Etsy. It's BAGZ Plus. She's based in the UK, and so shipping is a little bit expensive, but I'll tell you, it is fucking worth it. And here's why. So she hand makes these herself. They're called Floss Buddies. They come in all sorts of different sizes and variations and whatever, with all sorts of different patterns. I'm using one of them for Hawk Run Hollow right now. This is another one. And it has a big pocket for you to put whatever in, a big vinyl pocket, and then all these little ones to put your floss bobbins in. And it has a little thingy up here if you wanted to do like hold a floss drop on there or something. This is a 45 pocket Floss Buddy. So this is one of her bigger ones. She has 12 and 24, I think, or 25. And then there's a 30 something option. There's a 90 pocket option. I think there's like a 120 pocket option. Like there's a lot of different options. They're really, really A1 quality. They're amazing. I own many of them, and I'm obsessed with them. And they're all I use when I cross stitch. So I will try to remember to link her shop in the comments down below, but that's what I'm going to be kitting up in today, is in my Floss Buddy. And this is the pattern that I have with just like some cute deers and stuff. And then this is the needle minder that I will be using. It's just a little cat in a cookie jar. I have absolutely no idea where this is from. I really am gonna have to look it up. Like I said, I will try to link the shop where I got this from down below as well. Because frankly, right now, I don't remember. There's so many different needle minders from so many different shops that I can't remember where I got this from. But it's cute, so I'll be using that as well. And then I have a bunch of bobbins. And then all of my DMC stickers. This is how I kit them up, is all of these are the DMC numbers, and I correspond them to obviously the DMC number, put the sticker on the bobbin, and that way I can tell which one it is. So I have that, and then I have my stash of bobbins that already have stickers on them up and over here. So I'm gonna kit this up. It's gonna take me a hot minute, so I think I'm gonna speed this up. And then we'll come back and talk about it a little bit more when I get back. What do we think about that? Does that sound like a fun time, an A1 fun time? But this is what you'll see me kitting it up in. I'll just speed it up and you can kit up with me. Huh? Fun. bag that took about a gajillion freaking years. I have no idea. I can't see my phone very well to know how long that took, but for some reason it felt like it took forever. But here it is, all kitted up and beautiful. So don't forget, because I did once I got to the end of this. You get to the end of this list and you go, I still have one more color left. What the heck? It's this one. It's this one down here. It's not included up here. It's only included in the back stitch. So be aware of that. And also, I don't know why, but my DMC stickers did not need, I have 2 packs of them. Neither of them have 745 in them. I have no idea why. So mine is labeled 746. Beats me. It's not like it's missing. It just doesn't include it. It goes from like 740, hold on. It goes from 744 to 746. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Also, if you have little experience with cross stitch, I know a lot of people who watch this channel do. What you do, and what I'm going to do, is start in the middle. So you take your fabric and you fold it into 4ths, like so. And then you should be able to see, yeah, right there is the middle. So then you would put your hoop, which is what I'm going to do, right there in the middle. And then you can start right there. And the middle, I already looked, the middle of my pattern is like right here at the F in crafting. So you can start with the words and then like work your way out. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't know yet, I guess we'll find out. But dude, it's done and I'm ready. I am ready to get started. Here it is. Booyah. Oh my God, I can't see the camera really well, so I hope that you've been able to see everything that I've been doing. I'm so excited. I think that was all that I wanted to tell you guys. I'm gonna start stitching this like literally immediately. I'm more pumped than ever. I'm so excited. I hope you guys love it. This pattern, once this video is live, this pattern will be available on my Etsy shop. It is linked down below. Ooh, my Etsy shop is linked down below under like Linktree. You can click on that and there's a button that says my Etsy shop and it'll take you to my Etsy shop. So if you are interested in the Crafting is My Coping Mechanism pattern, that is linked down below in my shop. And I'm so excited about it. This idea came to me because, you know, there's a lot of like crafting is my therapy, crafting is my whatever, which is all valid and true to me, but it very much exists already. But then I remembered in my own therapy sessions constantly saying crafting is my coping mechanism. We talked a lot about coping mechanisms in therapy. And so I would constantly say to her, yeah, crafting is my coping mechanism. And so I created it, and there's some scissors and there's a skein of floss and some bobbins and some yarn, and I even included a little diamond painting tray and a diamond painting pen to include our diamond painting peoples. And there's some buttons and bows and pins and little diamonds in there, and like, yeah, it's just all the crafts that I love and do, I included in here. So I hope you guys love this. I guess that's where the video ends, huh? I'm so excited to release this to you guys. I really, really hope you love it. I've already started designing my next cross stitch pattern, which will be completely different from this. But I'm excited to have this one to start with. I hope you guys love it. Please let me know down below. And again, if you're interested, go and shop it on my Etsy. It's only $5 to get the patterns. So if you want it, go ahead and get it. You don't have to worry about it running out of stock because it's a digital download. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day and you're having a great week, and I hope you enjoy my cross stitch pattern. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Bye.